Getting up on the roof here at Marianne and Patrick's house on Bonelli Court in West Melbourne. I made a bunch of notes up on the roof and I want to start going over that now. The first circle here is to talk about the granules, or the lack of granules on the roof. So as you can see, we're starting to lose a lot of the granules. The granules, why they're so important, in every sense of the word, they're the sunblock for your house. So when you lose the granules, all the protective chemicals that are inside the shingles start to leach out, and the shingles become extraordinarily brittle, just like saltine crackers, and that's exactly what's starting to happen now. The MT is just a little reminder. The color that you have now is called Mojave Tan. Now the new Mojave Tan is going to be much brighter, but it still has that brown earthy tone. So I really think that would be the best choice for your house again, even though this is your one chance to switch things up and do things over. I think the one direction that you're locked in is the fact that the previous owners put white gutters and soffit on the house. So it kind of forces you in one particular direction rather than let's say a different direction. I still like it. The next thing I notice is the off ridge vents. Those things are called turtles, and so we're likely going to remove those because they can be problematic during hurricanes. So those are literally like 4-inch open windows into your attic during a hurricane. So we always get rid of those. We restore the plywood that's underneath, and we put in the low profile ridge vents, and we get to add more. We get to do it here, and then we're gonna like go end to end on this one all the way across there. Okay, the house over there has a similar setup. So let's talk about the metal roof. This is called standing seam. Now just a few minutes ago, before starting the video, I took a photo and I sent it to the owner of the company, Jason, because I wanted to know if there was any considerations or charges concerning this. And he said so quickly and so unabashed, no, we got to do that over, we got to come off. He said, quote, "There's no way I can do the shingle roof and to be blamed for a really crappy install on somebody else's metal roof." Okay, that kind of makes sense. He just knows that we're going to do a much better job. You know, it's a teeny tiny area, so the price is going to be very reasonable. The things that I've noticed, the things that I know about standing seam metal roofs, is that this is definitely what you would call a pre-construction entry grade metal roof system. Like, you know, basically the cheapest you can get. It's extraordinarily flimsy. It has no rigidity lines, right, which helps with the strength. The color is very flat, very muted. So if we go back with the bright copper penny, it is going to look so much better. So much better. So I was surprised, but at the same time I completely agree with Jason's very direct response. Like, nope, it's got to be replaced, it's got to be done correctly. So I support that. We're gonna get rid of all this black solar pool stuff for you. Look at this. Never ever have I seen a PVC pipe, and I've seen a lot of these. I've never seen it cave in on itself like this. So that is really bizarre. Look at that. We're gonna replace all the gooseneck vents. We're gonna reboot all the bathroom vents. You just have to call your solar pool company, and they're gonna take the in and the out, and they're just gonna PVC a U in it. And then, oh, Marianne noticed that there looked like a slight depression or dip in the wood right here. It seems pretty stable, but again, when we remove all the shingles, get down to the bare plywood, we're gonna inspect this area. These are very problematic areas where you have water cascading off of one roof, rolling down back into a valley. So we're gonna inspect all that area as well too. You get 100 square feet of wood replacement with your roof, which covers more than anything that we've already discussed. And we're gonna get rid of the DirecTV dish. So that's kind of your general overview. So I'm gonna get down and talk